My tomato seedlings are in a dire situation right now. They have outgrown their pots and some of them may be beyond saving. But I do think I'll be able to save the majority of them as long as I get them up potted as quickly as possible. Poor things, they have really just had it. Look how pathetic and tiny they are. It has just been an absolutely crazy year this year with so many different things going on, and with our son Quinn, our special needs son, having various health things going on, and in fact he was in the hospital again very recently. So obviously things like seedlings kind of get put on the back burner a little bit, but everything is stable right now, so back to worrying about my seedlings. I did get some potatoes about 3 weeks ago, some potatoes chitting. We're doing like 50 plus pounds this year, which is double the number of potatoes that I have done in the past. So interested to see how much we get out of that. But yeah, crazy year, guys. I'm potting these tomatoes really nice and deep, pretty much all the way up to the leaves. That way they can get some other roots started. And you can plant tomatoes all the way up to those bottom leaves because they'll develop roots all along that stem. Always flood these with water really well till water comes out the bottom after I up pot them. That way any little air pockets are kind of removed. And since these guys have had such a sad start to their life, I'm gonna go ahead and give them a little bit of liquid fertilizer. This is the Fox Farm, which we really like. And I'm only gonna give this to them once a week until we get them in the ground. Watch out, Clutch, you don't want this. No, ma'am. The paste tomatoes actually look a little bit better than the cherry tomatoes and eating tomatoes, but they're still pretty sad. So definitely gonna get them out of here, but it's kind of sunny on this bench, so I'm gonna stick them under here because that sun is definitely not what they need right now. So what did I mean by the plants, the last thing they needed was sunlight right now? Well, if you're a beginner gardener, then you may not realize that when you start your plants indoors, you can't just immediately take them and throw them outside in the bright sunlight. It'll kill them. So you have to do a slow transition from it being an indoor plant to an outdoor plant in the sun. And you do that over like the course of a week. And you start them out in maybe 15-20 minutes of shade, and then increase that time in the shade over the course of a few days until you start adding in a little bit of sunlight in, say, the morning or evening when the sunlight is weaker. There's plenty of different ways to, it's called hardening off, to harden off your plants to get them ready to go in the garden. But just keep an eye on them, and if they look withered or anything at all, then maybe you've given them a little too much sun that day and you need to bring them in right away. Of course, the other thing too is if you haven't been providing like a light breeze of some sort to your plants using a fan or something, then when you go to put your plants outside, they may be too weak to withstand the wind. Look at them over there sunbathing. It is time to start getting the garden ready, but I don't know if the weather is going to let us do that because it's just started sprinkling and there's some storms and stuff out there. But we're going to at least try to get the garden brush hogged. We have the corn stalks and stuff out there that we left up that we need to get all chopped up, and grass and all that. And also Bessie, our tractor, is up and running now, so we can do that. But we also have a whole bunch of hay from last year's baling, second baling, that we would like to bring down and get that all chopped up in the garden as well. But seeing that it's sprinkling, I don't know that we're gonna have time to do that today, unfortunately. But yeah, planting season is coming in quick. And even though we got Bessie fixed, Bodie, basically our tractor that is our lawnmower, had a flat tire that we had to get fixed, so our grass needs mowed pretty bad at this point. Well, I'd say we got done just in time, but we're definitely not getting hay chopped up in the garden today. Oh well, it's spring.